In this tutorial using Gimp, I am going to show you how to make a color splash photo using black and white background with a subject in the image being in color. Now, I picked this image because I took it today in my backyard, and yes, it is snowing in Canada and southern Ontario in November, and then it lasts until May. Anyway, I'm going to begin with the tutorial. This is going to be a quick tutorial, so please have some patience with working on Gimp. I know it takes me a lot of patience. So Gimp is a free version of Photoshop. It's not exactly like Photoshop, but it gives you the same kind of idea. Gimp, they're always updating. I prefer to use Gimp because it's free and because I can do a lot with it in my photography work. This image that I have in front of me is copyright by ASND Photography. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to comment below. Let's begin this tutorial. So layers are non-destructive editing. Non-destructive editing means you can edit your picture and go back and change it. Destructive editing is when you destructively edit your pictures and you can't go back and fix them. So here what we do is we duplicate a layer. So you make sure you have both these eyes on because it shows you what you are doing. And hiding them, you can't see anything, so you gotta make sure those eyes are on. Here, so you duplicated the layer, and then you go to the picture, make sure you have your paintbrush selected, right click, and you go into colors and desaturate. Now what desaturating does, it makes your image black and white. It's very important in this next step to make sure that this image, not the image, sorry, the foreground is black, meanwhile the background is white. I'm going to show you why right now. So you add a layer mask and you add a full black. So black with transparency, black, which means it gives you a transparency of what's behind this main layer. So you select the paintbrush and you go around. Now it does show white on here, but you know it's supposed to be black over here. Anyway, so you have to make sure you stay within the pixels, because using Gimp, it's still kind of something new to me to use. There is another way to do this. You can use Magic Wand, select Magic Wand, and it doesn't always work. So what you have to do is use the paintbrush and just start coloring it in, like so. Now I did go over the lines outside the selected image that I have to color. I will show you how to go back and erase it. So you need to make sure you go under select none, and just keep working at it. Like so. Just keep working at it. This takes a lot of patience. A lot of patience. Anything that involves art, I've realized, involves patience, whether it's painting, sketching, drawing, coloring, anything like that. Click OK for that. And then what you can do is just control, select that, and slowly erase it like so. So to erase, you should have it on white. So it's like the opposite. So black makes it colorful, white erases it. So you just need to go back and erase where you made the mistakes. Now, and then you go back to black. Sorry. Go back to the black, and you slowly click around the pixels so you don't make the same mistake again. Now I've made a couple mistakes, but that's okay. Make sure you have your paintbrush selected. Go back, make sure the white is in the foreground, and slowly just click, 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 click around places that you don't want to be colored. Now I still see some mistakes here, so just slowly click around. And then, once you're completed, with using Gimp, you can't just save it as a JPEG or a PNG. What you need to go do is go under File, Export as, oh, no, sorry everybody, this is my first tutorial ever. Export as, I just want to save it under here, or actually, no, I want to save it here. Let's go under English Photoshop and Gimp. And then you have to select the file type. I prefer JPEG. Export. Now that saves it as a JPEG to wherever you selected. And that is the end of the tutorial. Thank you for having so much patience. Again, if you have any questions or comments below, please write so. And if you're interested in purchasing any of my photography work, you can go under www.asndphotography.com, or if you are in the general Niagara area in Ontario and you are interested in a photographer, again, visit www.asndphotography.com, and also I have a Facebook page, ASND Photography. Enjoy your morning or your evening, wherever you are. Have a good night or a good morning.